Broadcasting from Counting Stars team, VN UK News starts right now.
Hello, it's 6 p.m. local time here in Da Nang City, and you are turning in for 10 minutes of the latest update on ethical issues in education. Here are the main pieces of today's news.
Education has always been the topic that people pay attention to today. Besides citing examples like actions, there are still condemnable actions typical of fraud and school violence. Perhaps this has eye for education in many countries.
A birth or image that seems normal but is sophisticated display of teaching. A pen or a class which is said to be familiar to students suddenly turn into extremely sensitive data transfer tool. At the 2016 university exam in Thailand, the overseer found a camera in a student's class. This camera was used to capture the problem to send to the outside group and answer to the clock in this student's hand. It's this exam scandal that has not only shaken up Thailand, but also speaks to the anxiety of education.
It's equipment you would expect to see in a spy film, used by an agent to extract top-secret information. But these camera glasses and smartwatches were used during a 2-day medical college entrance exam here in Thailand. The glasses sent images to unknown people outside the exam room, who then sent the answers to the students' smartwatches. 3 students were caught by Rangsit University staff overseeing the exam on May 7th. The next day, 3 more were caught, but they weren't trying to get into the university. Officials say they're part of a group that's charging students thousands of dollars for exam answers.
Besides, Vietnam also appears many challenging objects in exam photo equipment.
Wireless devices, mirror headphones for the purpose of teaching exam are for sale on many websites, personal blogs, social networks. This purchase is completely published in cyberspace without any apprehension nor control. A website called thaingaimini.com boasts micro headsets and wireless cameras to capture all kinds of devices with many different prices for the main audience of students. Warnings for officials considering the exam is understandable when the police of Nam Tallinn district in Hanoi have arrested some people sell a lot of equipment for exam fraud. This button has the effect of collecting and signaling out to connect to a headset inside of a peer or your SIM device has micro headphones. The support button at home just needs to call your SIM number installed so that the candidate can receive the answer. More than 30 types of cheating devices have been seized. The devices are imported at a price of 400 to 1.6 million Vietnam dong and sold for 2 to 3 Vietnam dong.
This is one of the biggest concerns in education worldwide. Besides, school violence is also a concern. After that, editor Wunyu and Chung Kim will update your audience in depth on this issue.
In the past, perhaps school violence has been unfamiliar to us. It leaves a lot of pain not only for the student, but also for the family and the school. The current situation of school violence has an increasing trend and is very complicated.
In Vietnam, just by simple short manipulation on the internet today, with the keyword girl fighting, student hitting, the console can get a lot of results, specific number up to more than hundreds of millions of searches. This shows a reality that student A violence is still ongoing, and there are increasingly videos of violence.
Let's watch the heartbreaking videos of student Keating John recounting being bullied.
Just out of curiosity, why do they bully? What's the point of it? Why do you find joy in taking innocent people and finding a way to be mean to them. It's not okay.
What do they say to you?
They make fun of my nose. They call me ugly. They say I have no friends.
What'd they do to you at lunch?
Pour milk on me and put ham down my clothes. Threw bread at me.
Is it just you?
Yep.
Or is it other kids too that feel that way?
Say it's other kids too.
How's that make you feel?
I don't like that they do it to me, and I for sure don't like that they do it to other people, because...
In a Facebook post on Friday, Kimberly Chong said that she had just picked up her son, Keaton, from school because he was too afraid to go to lunch. The video, posted on December 11, 2017, had received lots of support from athletes and entertainers.
As you can see, bullying can happen anywhere and leave deep wounds in the heart of the victim. Below are specific federal statistics on bullying in the United States. About 20% of students aged 12 to 18 experience bullying nationwide. The following percentages of students aged 12 to 18 has experienced bullying in various places at school. Hallway or stairwell, 43.4%, classroom, 42.1%, cafeteria, 26.8%, outside on school ground, 21.9%, online or test, 15.3%, bathroom or locker room, 12.1%, somewhere else in the school building, 2.1%. Among the students aged 12 to 18 who reported being bullied at school during the school year, 15% were bullied online or by text. An estimated 14.9% of high school students were electronically bullied in the 12 months before the survey. These numbers show that bullying in school is increasing and alarming.
These acts have inadvertently formed a dark corner in the hearts of victims of school violence. Let's find out the severity and answer the question of where school violence comes from.
This is a short video recording the action of students in Korea who were bullied and blackmailed by their friends. The victims of bullying are mostly young students who are unable to defend themselves and are easily subjected to the subjects of the same class gathered to be bullied and blackmailed. In the video, we can see the victims of bullying are intimidated, that bullies use inappropriate words and actions to frighten victims. Students who bully others after being prevented by bystanders still actively appear to know the victim and intend to use violence against those who dissuade them.
Those actions stem from the following main reasons. The first are social causes. The individuals' frustration at not getting what they want and what they expect but not achieve. An individual's provocation of intentionally arousing aggressive feelings in others with bad behavior or attitudes, demeaning gestures and comments, especially for middle school students with rapid physical change but not balanced. So in the cycle there are unstable features. Sometimes it's impulsive and uncontrollable. The second causes are impact of culture, like mass media, violent movies, or action games. This is one of the causes that have a relatively large impact on the violent behavior of middle school students. Due to the spreading behavior of students, as middle school students are very important friendship, and friendship greatly affect personality development at this age. Therefore, when children play with groups of friends who commit acts of violence, they also act violently, and sometimes that violent behavior is considered good behavior by the child to protect their friends. That means sometimes children are unaware or have a false perception of motives of action that lead to misbehavior.
Program is here to finish. Thank you for joining us. Saying goodbye and seeing you again.